Now we actually seen Laxus is on the ground because during his battle with Wall, the Bane particles that contaminated him actually reached critical levels. So he's actually incapacitated. So he cannot actually fight, and he is struggling to breathe. We can see him getting weaker, but we actually remember what Mavis told him when she actually told him about Yuri, about him being his great grandfather, since he is Margarov's father. So she told him about everything about his origin, about how he actually have treated his friends right, but she told her that the way that he actually is doing, he actually caused trouble on Fairy Tale about 9 years ago, in which he actually tried to do right by go to Timber Island and save them, in which he actually tried to get stronger to protect the guild. And so Mavis told him that you'll never stop moving forward. And he knew she was right, as he created a enchantment learning from Freed that he actually has the Bane particles removed. So he actually was cured, not all the way through, but he was cured. As soon as he actually used his lightning strike on Wall, all the dark red lightning appeared, and then we actually see an image of Yuri, and then we see him using the Megaton red lightning strike on Wall, defeating him once and for all, and destroying his mechanical body. In which we seen an update from Warden about the situation that happening. We not actually heard about what's actually happened about the rest in the east, but there's activity going on in the north where we're hopefully seeing Gagio team is there. But on the north, we found out that Wall has been defeated, and so that's a good thing. Meanwhile, back in the medical room, we seen Lucy and Happy is still on the unconscious Natsu's bedside. But Happy is still remembering what Seraph actually said, but he still has faith and try to figure out a way to save Natsu. And so we actually seen the Battle of Horgion still going on with Gray and Leon and then Julia. But when two men tried to attack Julia, they were actually been stopped by Melody, and she told them that sorciere is joining the battle, in which Leon actually caught eyes of her, and we all know how he felt when he around Julia. Then meanwhile, we actually seen Ursa and Kaguya actually try to make their way to another general, but they actually been stopped by the Four Crest Knights of Nehart's division. As which they defeated two of them, but when two more came, they actually stopped by Jalal, in which Ursa told him to put on his hood, but he won't because he actually told her that he's done running, and so he decided to join in the fight, and then he actually said that he'll defeat Seraph. But Kaguya actually still have hatred for him, but we can almost tell that we can see how she'll get rid of it. Meanwhile, back at the battleground, we see Wendy, Charla, Carla, and they go one on one with Demira. As we seen her click her teeth, as we seen her stop time with it, as she's actually using her age seal magic, which that stops time, and so she decided how she'll torture them. But it all happened when Wendy, Charla, and Carla are starting to move, and they realize that someone who also used time. It actually happens to be Utir, who actually using her time magic to move. However, she can only assist in the dimension of time, which we seen in a Furious Demira actually using her sword to slash through. But Demira's sword actually can cut through to her, at which we seen Wendy and Charlotte are attacking Demira. But Demira has one trick up her sleeve, at which she using her takeover magic God Soul, which she actually transformed into Kronos. And we seen how different between Elfman, Mira Jane, and Lasana's takeover magics, but we seen her using the Kronos, God of Time. As we seen that, we also see Utir's starting to crumble, at which we actually gonna see how this battle happening. But we actually seen Carla seeing a vision of Wendy being shot by Demira. So she actually prevent that from happening by pushing her out of the way. So she actually taking the bullet for Wendy. As she was actually been shot, she was also been taken out. But we actually seen Wendy being upset over Carla, but Utir told them that Carla is still alive, as she rejected her from the time realm. With we can actually see how they're going to defeat Demira, because we can see that we can tell that we see Wendy and Charlotte's determination on their face. So, which that also meant that we can actually see how they can use something that Utir actually have. It's a special type of magic, which is the power of the future, the third origin. But she told them that once they use this magic, they will not be able to use magic at all. So we can see how they're going to use it. Now we actually see the red lightning in the anime, which is dark red, but it's actually still pretty cool. And we've seen Crime Sorciere returns, but we also actually seen Demira's God Soul in also in anime, but it was actually black and yellow, which we seen it how it actually looks like in the manga, but also looks like in the anime. So I'm guessing that that's actually is amazing because of what actually happens during the anime. So I'm hoping that we're actually going to see how one of them is going to use Third Origin on the next episode next Saturday. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guys right here saying sign out. Laters!